Right, hey folks, how you going? Coach Neil, if you watched it before, sorry about that. But this light here is doing my head in, so there we go. I fixed it. All right. Okay, cool. So tonight, I'm going to talk about one of my favourite roots on the planet. I'm not talking about Sheila, I'm talking about turmeric. All right. I'll go on about turmeric a lot because it's fucking fantastic. Turmeric and ginger, probably the two best roots on the planet. All right. So remember that. Try and include them both as often as possible in your diet. All right. So turmeric, we're going to talk about how you take it, all right, because you can't just whack a teaspoon of turmeric in any old drink because you don't absorb it properly, all right. So turmeric, we're going to talk about how to take turmeric, how much turmeric to take, how much active ingredient, as in there's more than one, but curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric, all right. So how much curcumin do you need for general health or for a therapeutic effect? Okay, so it's different, all right. Like if you want to take turmeric for general health, like hello, big boy. How are you, Karen? If you want to take turmeric for general health, like, say, for example, Indians do, they whack it in pretty much fucking half their curries, all right? They don't really care about therapeutic dosage. They just use it often, all right? And it gives them the benefits that it gives them. For instance, India and Indian culture have the lowest incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's on the planet. And that's due to the anti-inflammatory effect of the curcumin in the turmeric and the fact that it crosses the blood-brain barrier, so it's neuroprotective, okay, at the same time as being anti-inflammatory, all right? And there's actually also, there's a compound called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is a hormone that turmeric increases in the brain, all right? So when you've got higher BDNF, you'll have less symptoms, such as less symptoms from things like depression, anxiety, etc., etc. Okay, so just remember that. All right. So basically, turmeric is fucking fantastic. Hello, Veron. How are you, mate? It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. Good to take for neck problems, mate. It's good for any joint issue, all right? So any connective tissue problem, turmeric is good for, all right? It's due to the anti-inflammatory effect, all right? But also there's compounds in turmeric that are literally healing compounds, okay? They fix things internally. They fucking they do stuff. It's like an army of doctors inside your body fixing things, except they're natural doctors, all right? So instead of running in there with chemicals, they're running in there with natural compounds and they're fixing you up, all right? So turmeric, how much, how often, and how to take it, right? So I'm going to flip this over here a little bit. Ooh, okay, cool. All right, cool. So, got me turmeric, all right, glass, some black pepper, which I'll tell you in a minute, and this one's coconut water. Right? I'm not going to drink this now. I'm just going to put it in here to show you. I'm going to throw it in my shake in a minute, all right? But I haven't got all that stuff ready yet because I'm not ready to go to the gym. All right, so for example, here we go, let's open this up. And this is organic turmeric powder, okay? It's my preferred option, all right? You can get a turmeric supplement, but I'll talk about turmeric supplements in a minute because it's a different ball game when you're taking a supplement, because you're only going to take a supplement if you need a higher dosage of curcumin. Right? So, for example, in here, if I... Fuck, get out of there, you prick. Shit, my spoon's stuck. Fuck. Oh, that's embarrassing. Hang on. My spoon's stuck. That is embarrassing. Fucking spoon stuck. Just give me a second. There we go. All right. Well, that's about half a teaspoon. All right. Let's do it this way. All right. All right. So that's 1 teaspoon. About 1.5. All right. We'll call that 2. All right. So 2 teaspoons gives me roughly, depends on the quality of the turmeric, it depends on the size of your teaspoon, but you get about 200 to 300 milligrams of curcumin per teaspoon. So I'm looking at maybe 500 to 600 milligrams of curcumin in there, I'm hoping, all right? And for me, I found that's my sort of preferred dose. I don't need any more, and I don't want, if I take less, I can feel it. I feel like my recovery is slower from training, all right? So 2 teaspoons of powder gives me 500 to 600 milligrams of curcumin, and that is enough for me personally, all right? Now, because turmeric is fat soluble, all right? So it's fat soluble, so it generally, it won't get absorbed properly without being combined with some fat, all right? So this is not fat, this is coconut water, all right? But when I put that in my shake, I'm going to throw some coconut oil in there with it to give it the fat that it needs to dissolve in, so it's more absorbable. Okay, but also the curcumin is very poorly absorbed in general. Okay, so what you do there is you whack some black pepper in. All right, so this is just good old black pepper. All right, grinder. You give it about 10 to 15 cracks. All right, now that's enough. Okay, and that will give you piperine. Okay, piperine increases the bioavailability of the curcumin by apparently 2,000%. So fucking what's that? 20 times? Don't ask me to fucking work out my maths, all right? It's a lot, all right? So, and that has been proven, all right? So that's not just, woo science, okay? So, curcumin, 2 teaspoons, black pepper, 10 to 15 cracks, and that gives me 500 to 600 milligrams of curcumin, which is what I need for my optimal health, recovery, healing, anti-inflammation, etc., all right? Now, I'm just going to whack a bit of coconut water in here, all right? Right, now that's going to go in my shake in a minute, okay, but not right now, but I'll just give that give it a little stir, Sebastian, just a little stir, mate. All right. Okay, cool. So, that's going to go in my shake later, not now, all right? Now, for your purposes, curcumin, 2 teaspoons would be enough for general health, for maintenance, for anti-inflammatory, just on a daily basis, for brain protection, neuroprotection, for extra production of BDNF, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, all right? And like I said, it's also got all those healing compounds that we don't even know what they are, we just know it works, all right? So that's just for general health, okay? If you are treating an inflammatory condition, so any of the itises, okay, you're treating a traumatic brain injury where there's swelling in the brain, an actual physical injury in the body where you've got severe swelling, edema, or you have gut issues, all right? So turmeric's also very good for gut issues, all right? So in those instances, you would want maybe 1,000 milligrams per day. So 2 teaspoons would not be enough, all right? You'd need 4. 4 teaspoons, if you try to put that in a single beverage, is fucking disgusting, all right? You could split it between 2 and 2, 2 in the morning, 2 in the night, or whatever. Or then you can have a specific turmeric supplement, which is standardized to say 95% curcuminoids, okay? And it will tell you it's got 1,000 milligrams of curcumin in it, or maybe more, okay? Now, in my opinion, I don't think you need more than 1,000 milligrams, no matter what you're treating. It's not necessarily more is best. It's like there's a level where the therapeutic benefit kicks in, and then that level is sufficient. If you take more, it's just kind of a waste, All right, so 1,000 milligrams, that's my recommendation. Don't quote me on that. What I tell people to do is test for themselves, okay? You can take 1,000 safely, all right? And if you want to take 1,500 to see if it's any better, be my guest, all right? But don't take more than 1,500, because any more than 1,500, it becomes very blood thinning, okay? So if you're taking any medication that already thins your blood, aspirin, for example, and you're taking a ton of turmeric as well, you can have problems, all right? Too thin blood, all right? Okay, cool. So, now, finally, like I said, it's fat soluble. So even though the pepper's in there, I need fat in there as well to increase the absorption. So when I put that in my shake, I'm going to put coconut oil in it. All right. Another way to consume turmeric is a thing called golden milk, which is a fantastic beverage. All right. So that's, I recommend coconut milk. Okay. If you're a dairy person, you want your dairy, you can have your dairy. I mean, it's up to you, okay? As far as I'm concerned, dairy is fucking baby cows with big floppy ears, all right? Okay, cool. So, golden milk, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, honey, and milk, coconut milk, all right? Look that up, golden milk, all right? Now, here's a little tip, all right? If you have a stomach condition of any description, whatever the fuck it is, all right? Take your turmeric without pepper, okay? Still take it with fat, but take it without pepper, okay? Because then it will stay in the stomach for longer, and literally the compounds will go to work on healing the issues within the stomach, as opposed to be pumped down into the intestines and drawn into the body to heal other things, all right? So, I think that's about it. Did we get all that? So, in conclusion, for me, 500 milligrams or 2 teaspoons a day is enough for general maintenance. For someone treating a condition, any itis or any other inflammatory condition, you'd want 1,000 milligrams per day, which is 4 teaspoons, or take a supplement instead. All right, just make sure your supplement is what it says it is from a reputable supplier, and you're confident of their manufacturing abilities. All right. So on that note, folks, thank you very much. Turmeric, one of my favourite roots. Yeah.